Today, I want to delve a little bit into some copywriting strategy or target audience strategy. So, we're going to go a little bit deeper than usual today. So, first thing I want you to think about is whenever you're writing for your prospect or your potential client, is there are two types of problems that they have. They have the external problem. So this is the problem they are researching the solution for potentially, or they are asking their network about, or they're going on Google to find the answer to. So this is a problem that they are speaking out loud and they're looking to solve. The other problem they have is internal, and it's a layer deeper, and it's potentially not something they're saying out loud. Maybe it's slightly subconscious. They may not know they have it, or they may know they have it, but it's not something they are actively searching for or telling people about, and that's not necessarily the problem they think they are solving, although it deep inside is the problem they want to solve. So let me explain this a little bit further. So for me, with my website Words Academy, I teach business owners and marketers how to write website copy. So the problem they have, and the problem they might find me for, and the solution they're looking for, is that their website right now is not converting like it should, that they struggling to bring leads into their business, that they want to know how to write better for their business. That is the problem that they might go around asking in their networking groups about. They might go around searching on Google for, how can I find a copywriting course, or how can I improve my website conversions? That is their external problem. Their internal problem potentially could be around imposter syndrome, around feeling like they can't write. Usually it stems back to school. They either were told by their English teacher that they were rubbish at writing, they would never be able to write, and they've carried that through, and they now feel like they can't write for their business. Or they used to be really great at academic writing, and now they come to sit down and write their website and they just don't know where to start, and it knocks their confidence. So their internal problem is actually around this limiting beliefs that they can't write, or they hate writing, or writing takes them ages. But that's not necessarily what they're going to go searching for. So when I write my copy, I need to make sure that I am addressing the external problem, because that's what they're going to get hooked in by. That's what they're searching for. That's where the SEO is going to come into play. And that is where, if they're asking around, someone is going to say, oh yeah, I know Elda's website, Words Academy. I've heard about this course. That sounds great for you. That's how I'm going to get people to read my content and to be interested in what I'm saying. But if in my copy, on my sales pages, in my emails, I can delve into the internal problem they might have, where I really get into under their skin and I say, I know the problem you're actually facing could be this. That is where it becomes so powerful. So when you're thinking about writing for your potential customer or client, I want you to think, yes, what is that top level external problem they have? And then how can you go deeper? How can you think about the problem that they might not be saying out loud, that you can write in your copy and make them feel like they're seen and heard? Now, one thing I want you to remember here is it might not necessarily work to say, you feel like this. So I might not write, you need to increase website conversions. And you also may feel like you can't write, that you struggle writing. I might not write that, but what I might do is I might frame it as a story. So I might include a client testimonial, or someone who's done my website Words Academy before, that said, before I joined this, I always felt like I was rubbish at writing. That was just a limiting belief that I carried with me. So it's coming from the voice of someone that has done the website Words Academy before. And I wouldn't make this up, of course. This is an actual testimonial that someone's used. Or maybe it's my own story. If your backstory is similar to your client's story, so if you have solved that problem for yourself, you tell the internal problem they have packaged up in your own story, if that makes sense. So it can be a bit of a lesser blow for someone to read their internal problem when it comes in the form of a story of somebody else telling it, rather than us on an email saying, you feel like this, you feel like that. They may not even know they feel like that, but when they see someone else's story and they're like, wow, actually, do you know what? That really resonates. That's when writing becomes so powerful. So I want you to really think about the internal problem that your potential customer might have, first of all. And then I want you to think about how you can frame that in a way that doesn't feel confronting to them. So is it your story? Can you tell your story and say, this is how I felt. Do you feel like that too? Or can you tell a story of a previous client or a previous student on one of your courses that felt that way so that they can feel understood by them as well. So external and internal problems. It's quite delving a bit deeper into copywriting strategy today, but I really think it can be so powerful if you can understand these principles and apply them in your words, and you will find that you are really kind of speaking to and helping the right people for what you offer.